Ivory. I just want to know if I was free to go. I do gotta be to work in like 20 minutes.
Um, I mean, no, I wanted you all to have a conversation. I mean, I could enter a judgment if you like, but I think it would benefit you to have a conversation with Mr. Worker before we enter this judgment.
Okay, so you just want me to just stay on the line for a minute, or?
Mr. Horker, are you ready to recall this case? I can just call it and get it over with if that's the desire of.
I just got to be to work in a few. That's all.
I mean, we were ready to go. He offered you a month, but then you backpedaled and you don't know what you want to do. So I want you all to talk so I don't rush you through something that you
Oh,
can't
I
reach.
think I understand.
I just
I would love to stay. I just don't know if I would have they would have to give me more than the time of the leasing. That's all.
Can you call in on a Bluetooth?
Hello, I'm sorry. Are you talking to me?
Yes. Can you call in on a Bluetooth?
Can I call in on Bluetooth?
Yeah.
I can.
Just check
You're
back.
talking about?
Can you check in before 11 o'clock? Can you check back in before 11 o'clock?
Oh yes, I can do that. Yes.
All right. Make sure you check back in before 11 o'clock. And you might have to give yourself 15 minutes. So when you check back in,
Am I supposed to just go?
Just check back into this court. However you came in here the first time, just come back in. I won't default you. Just come back before 11:30, 11:15, 11:30, because Mr. Horker may be done.
Okay.
I wasn't on a phone call. Is Mr. Ivory ready to speak to me?
Mr. Ivory,
Yes.
are you ready? All right. Okay.
I'll get him in a breakout.
All right. I'll recall your case whenever you're ready. Can't keep people from work if we're asking them to pay rent. So, but you also have to come to court. Vicious cycle. Attorney Rock. All right. Our party's ready on Pradis Enterprises.
I'm ready, Your Honor, but I don't see the defendant in the gallery.
All right, let's call it, and I'll recall it for default if necessary at 10:15. Calling case number 233424432. This is Pradis Enterprises versus Edward Spencer and occupants at 17378 Griggs Street in the city of Detroit. May I have appearances?
Richard Perez, P number 84318 on behalf of Pradis Enterprise LLC.
Thank you, Mr. Perez. Is Edward Spencer here? All right, I call defaults an hour after. So I'll recall this, or just stick your hand up in the Zoom gallery. Feel free to come back, but I'll recall this at 10:15 for default.
Understood. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Is Tamara Bolden here?
She is here, Your Honor.
Yes.
Are you already on 4910?
If plaintiff is here, I would like to speak with them before the case is called.
Latonia Mason present. Latonia Mason. Our party's ready. Okay, Renetta Dobson is here and Rob Millhouse is here.
Good morning, Your Honor. Renetta Dobson.
Good morning. Is Mr. Millhouse here?
I am present, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Millhouse.
Good morning.
All right, I'm gonna call your case when I have a little bit of dead time. I'm going to call the cases that are ready, and then I'll make sure I get to you all not a little further down the docket. I won't wait too late, but your matter may take a little longer. So I'm going to take a few more things that are ready, then I'll call you all shortly. I know you're scheduled for 9 a.m. So sit tight, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
Yes,
All right.
No, they gotta be late.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Are you ready on 422 or 423?
They're both first hearings, yes,
Are they both first hearings?
yes.
Calling case number 2334-2422. This is Richton Properties versus Kenneth Thornton and all occupants on Pearson Street. May I have appearances?
Diane Wyrock, P59773. This is a land contract forfeiture action relative to 9211 Pearson in Detroit.
Thank you. Is Kenneth Thornton here? Kenneth Thornton here. This is the first hearing in a land contract action. Defendant has failed to appear, however, due to the administrative order from the Supreme Court. There will be a second hearing. This second hearing will be scheduled 2 weeks from today's date.
Your Honor, I'm going to have to submit a motion for alternative service, so I'll need more time than 2 weeks.
Okay. How much time do you need?
A month. Well, as long as I get the order back from Your Honor.
Okay.
Like 10 days, go before the week out, I'll let you know something, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, the court finds good cause to adjourn this matter April 18th, 2022 at 9:01.
901, thank you.
You are welcome. Call your next one. Calling case number 2334-2423, Fullerton Properties LLC versus Tiana Johnson and occupants on Montrose.
Diane Wyrock on behalf of plaintiff P59773. This is another land contract forfeiture action for 11714 Montrose in Detroit. And I will also have to do a motion for alternative service on this matter also.
All right, the court finds good cause to adjourn this matter for second hearing per administrative order and for counsel to perfect service by alternate methods. This matter will be adjourned to April 18th.
Right.
April 18th, 2023 at 9:01 a.m.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And defendant was not the first hearing. Is that correct?
That's correct. I don't see him and he hasn't unmuted.
All right, I'll see you back. I'll see you back in April, if not before April.
All right, thank you. Bye now.
Bye-bye. It's tomorrow, okay, tomorrow Bowden's here, but we're waiting on Latonia Mason. Is Latonia Mason here? Mr. Bijani, is James Davis here?
Yes.
All
And
right.
I'm here on his behalf, Your Honor, Attorney Hurston Paschke.
Okay, good morning, counsel.
Good morning.
And good morning to you.
Good
too,
morning.
Mr. And Mr. Davis.
Yes,
And
sir. Good morning, sir.
Have you all had a comment? Are you all ready for any of these on this matter on 047?
Your Honor, if I could speak to my client in a breakout room for just a moment, I don't have privileges at this time.
Uh-oh, we'll give you privileges.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, I'll call them when you're ready.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Is Kimani Fuller here? Kimani Fuller.
Yes, I'm here.
Good morning, Mr. Fuller.
Good morning.
Mr. Bijani, did you have an opportunity to talk to Mr. Fuller yet?
I haven't spoken to any of the defendants, Judge. I'm more than happy to speak with them in a breakout room. I just need control.
Okay, and allow me to call out the rest of the defendants in the event that
Sure.
multiple defendants are present here. So, Mr. Fuller.
Yes.
You're going to join a breakout room. You'll be invited to join a breakout room with Mr. Bijani at some point. I'm going to call out a few more names, but he may invite you to a breakout room. Join it so you all can have a conversation in private. And
Okay.
when there's a resolution, I'll call your case, okay?
Okay.
All right. Is Angel Honeycutt here? Angel Honeycutt. Angel Honeycutt. Let's see. Is Sandy Harrison here?
That case is a dismissal, Judge.
Calling case number 2239-7052, Mutual Property Management versus Sandy Harrison.
Good morning, Your Honor. Eli Bijani, P 74626 for the plaintiff. Your Honor, at this time, we're asking for to dismiss this matter without prejudice.
This matter is dismissed without prejudice. I had decay on this case. The meeting ID.
Judge, these were all initially scheduled for Jackade, and that's why it actually took me so long to get in here, because I thought it was before Jackade. I was waiting in his room, and then I realized that the new notice states Judge Sabree.
Okay, okay. Is Tanisha Humphrey here?
Yes, I'm here.
Good morning, Ms. Humphrey.
Good morning.
You may have heard me talk to Mr. Fuller. The same goes for you. Mr. Bijani is the plaintiff's attorney. He may invite you to a breakout room if you all come to a resolution. Great. If not, we'll still, I'll try to come to a resolution. But he's here. You have Mr. Fuller here and Ms. Humphrey here.
Yes, Your Honor.
And I'll call your cases when you're ready.
Yes, Judge. Thank you.
You're welcome. Is it Attorney Pintiuk here? And does everybody have breakout privileges who needs them? Do plaintiff's attorneys and Lakeshore Legal have breakout privileges? If you don't, just let me know. Is the attorney for St. James Cooperative present? Aubrey Sims, are you the plaintiff's attorney? All right.
Your Honor, I have a question. Do you have case ending in 4974 on your docket today?
4974.
Correct.
4974. All right. Let's see it 497.
Understood, Your Honor. And could you also give me privileges?
I just gave them to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, we'll just keep going down the. Is Brandon Dent here? Is Tamika Dent or Brandon Dent present? iPhone who just made a noise. What's your name?
Brittany Williams. I apologize.
No, I don't have a problem with you making noises. I need to know who you are. And
Yeah, I had accidentally clicked out as soon as you had called my case number. But yep, it's Brittany Williams.
that's all right. I think I renamed somebody else.
Okay, it's spelled Britany, if that helps at all.
And whoever, can you all look at your Zooms? Because I just renamed somebody Brittany Williams. I apologize. And what case are you on, Ms. Williams?
It is 22396731.
You're supposed to be in Judge JK's courtroom. You're scheduled for 9:30 and courtroom 538. You have an attorney, Attorney Gordon. Attorney Gordon, he's probably in 538 as well. So I can give you the Zoom code. Are you ready?
1 second. I am ready now.
Okay. It's 360, same as the last one. 538. 0000.
Okay, 360-538-0000.
All right, good luck.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Is Brandon Dent here or Tamika Dent? Party's ready on Sunbeam.
Ready, Your Honor.
Good morning, counsel. Is Mario
Good morning.
Is Mario Goss present? Mario Goss? I'm calling defaults at an hour after the scheduled time for the case. So I'll call your case at 10:30 if you want to put your hand up.
But Your Honor, this isn't one that should be set for default, even though it is a second hearing. Mr. Goss is, I believe, finalizing a bankruptcy, which is why it was originally stayed from the first proceeding. We're just trying to ascertain where he is in his Chapter 7 filing. So we're just asking for one final date.
Okay. So let's recall this at 10:30. Mr. Goss shows up. And then I'll get you a date at that point in the event that we can ascertain what's going on before we adjourn. If we can get it done today, let's get it done today. If we know we need to stay, but do you think that's likely? I can give you a date right now.
I don't think he's likely to log in, Your Honor.
Calling case number 2239-7602, Sunbeam Property Management versus Mario Goss.
Attorney Kiana Frenulik, P73015, on behalf of Sunbeam Property Management LLC.
Thank you, counsel. I do have proof of service in the file. Is Mario Goss present? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Your Honor, Mr. Goss was present at the first proceeding. That is why he, at that first proceeding, placed on the record, and we did receive documentation that he was in the process of filing Chapter 7 bankruptcy. That is why this second date was set out so far from the initial date. At this time, considering it was a Chapter 7, he should be done with those proceedings, and we're waiting on a follow-up review. We're just asking for 30 days to either get a correspondence from Mr. Goss's bankruptcy attorney or Sir Stu Patricia ourselves for the status of the matter.
Okay, the court finds good cause to adjourn this matter to April 18th.
Thank you, Your Honor. I believe it should be in sufficient time. Thank you.
April 18th at 9:01.
Thank you. Have a good day.
All right, you too. Yep, sure. All right. I'll call a few names. Is Dominique Key here?
Yes.
Attorney Wasford, missed it.
Ms. Snyder here for Mr. Wasbury.
Attorney Snyder, did we call this matter?
We did. She did not respond, so we were going to wait to see if she came in.
I was in the wrong courtroom.
Just joining here.
Okay. Do you have breakout privileges, Ms. Snyder?
I do not, Your Honor.
Okay. You all want to have a conversation, and then I can call your case.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready. Okay.
I have them now. Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Key, Ms. Snyder may invite you to a breakout room, okay?
Okay.
All right. Jado, Jedo, Mr. Jado.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning. What case are you on?
At 22-397454. Luisa Skorensky and Paul Shanice Paul.
Okay. Shanice here. Is Shanice Paul Hicks present? Okay. I have you checked in for 10 a.m.
Yes, Your Honor.
And if parties don't show, I'll call some names again, and at 11, I'll call a default.
Okay, Your Honor.
As you can see, if you keep calling names, defendants will show up. Some of them just may show up late, so just stick around and see if your defendant shows up.
Okay, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're welcome. Angel Honeycutt. Angel Honeycutt. Brandon Dent. Tamika Dent. Edward Spencer. Hello? Good morning. Denise Green. Is Denise Green here? Oh, I see Denise Green. Good morning, Ms. Green.
Morning.
Have you talked to Mr. Horton?
My attorney spoke with him.
Okay, who's your attorney?
Martinez.
Okay. And he did say he needed some time. So I have you checked in. Is Carl Smith here? Oh, Mr. Martinez, are you ready?
Yes, Your Honor, we're ready.
Okay. Now, I got on Attorney Landau coming into the courtroom with the hoodie and his t-shirt.
Nard's demands grew so extensive that Davina began neglecting her duties and her.
Ignore that, Ms. Booker. I think I may have asked you to unmute, but I was trying to mute you, but thank you for muting.
Nard is also.
Straight. Ignore what I said, Mr. Martinez. I'm ready to call your case.
And I'm like, that sounds like a person, but I really was never really empathetic.
Ms. Booker.
And it was because I really didn't allow people to get.
I'm going to mute you. Thank you. Is Mr. Horker ready, or do you need Mr. Horker to put it on the record?
Yes, Your Honor. I do need Mr. Horker here.
Davina wanted to protect the girls, saying only for the high end.
Ms. Booker.
I didn't care for them. They confided in me, I confided in them.
All right. Okay, just let me know when you're ready.
Thanks, Your Honor.
It was just.
Okay. Let's call your case, right? Calling case number 2239-7466, Investors Property Management versus Sandra Booker.
Where, and Nard constantly reminded Davina.
I believe this attorney Cox. Ms. Booker, do you have counsel?
Eventually, Nard stopped.
Ms. Booker, can you turn your TV down?
Where he was going, how long.
All right. Is Robin Bain here? Robin gone.
Good morning, Your Honor. Hannah Smith from Lakeshore Legal Aid. That is defendant Robin Badon. Her name is spelled incorrectly on the complaint. Ms. Badon, are you in the gallery?
Had only seen a glimpse of the rage inside Nard. A rage.
Just spoke to her last night.
Ms. Booker, if you insist on unmuting, can you please just mute your TV or shut it down, please?
Judge, let me try and call her and get her in the Zoom room.
Okay, I haven't called the case. Just checking to see who's ready.
Okay,
is Genevieve Douglas here?
Yes, I'm here.
Excuse me, Judge, when you get a chance, can I have some host power so I can confer with my clients? Good morning.
Good morning. You should have
Thank you.
it.
Yes, I do. Thanks, Judge.
You're welcome. Ms. Douglas, I'm going to call your case shortly. All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Nabulele Agabe. Yeah. Mr. Nabulele. Mr. Nabulele.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
Did I pronounce your name? Did I pronounce your name properly?
Yes, yes, yeah, I'll give you an A for that, sir.
Okay. All right. Thank you for the good grade. Is Michael Tinsley here? Is Michael Tinsley here? Okay. At 11 o'clock, I'll call default judgments in the event. Let's see if this is the first hearing or a second hearing.
That's second hearing, sir.
Okay. Well, I'll recall this matter at 11. So if you know how to raise your hand in the chat, raise your hand like Mr. Miller is doing at 11 o'clock, and I'll address you, okay? And I'll recall your case.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Is LaWinda McIntyre here? LaWinda McIntyre? Is Gabrielle Jemison here?
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Ms.
Good morning.
Are you related to May Jemison?
No.
Sorry.
Are you sure?
I'm not sure. No, I'm not sure.
All right, have you checked in?
Okay, thank you.
Counsel? Do you have counsel, Ms. Jemison?
No.
Are you seeking counsel?
Yes.
All right, there's some people from.
Ms. Jemison, we have attorneys available. We'll pull you into a breakout room to get the intake started. Just one moment. You'll get a prompt in your screen.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Keenan. Joseph Barnes. Is Joseph Barnes here? Joseph Barnes. And it's Alicia Scruggs here. Alicia Scruggs.
Back it up.
Alicia Scruggs. Is Carl Smith here? All right. The next cases are scheduled for 10:30. So if I've called your name, try to talk to legal counsel, Ms. Jemison. Waiting on a few people. So is Ms. Dobson and Mr. Millhouse, are you all ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Calling case number 2239-5190. Renetta Dobson versus Ralph Millhouse and occupants on Leslie. May I have appearances?
Yes, sir.
Could you state your name, Ms. Dobson, for the record?
Renetta Dobson, Your Honor.
Thank you, Ms. Dobson. Mr. Millhouse?
Ralph Millhouse for the record, Your Honor.
Thank you. Okay, this is an adjourned matter. Parties were here previously, and we adjourned this matter to today. There was a motion to set aside the dismissal and reinstate this cause of action, which was heard on March 1st and granted. The court recognizes that there were notice issues in this matter, and they have since been corrected. They have been addressed, and parties are here now for the third hearing for this complaint for non-payment of rent. May I have parties worked out a resolution?
No, sir, Your Honor. What was stated to he texted me, and what was stated to me while we was in court, that he would be leaving in 15 days from today.
Okay, is that the agreement, Mr. Millhouse?
Yes, Your Honor, that's fine with me.
Okay, so the court will enter judgment by hearing as a termination of tenancy. Is there any objection to an all occupants judgment, Ms. Dobson?
All occupants, no, none. I need for all occupants to be gone. Yes, sir.
Okay, so Mr. Millhouse, we're going to remove you as the next defendant and enter a judgment for all occupants. This will be a term of tenancy case. And how much time did we was agreed?
15 days, Your Honor.
Okay, so March 31st, 2023. So that means, Mr. Millhouse, on April 3rd, a writ of eviction can legally be filed for the court to sign and for the bailiff to begin removing items. So until March 31st, no writ can be filed, so you have until March 31st to vacate. Do parties understand the terms of this hearing?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Ms. Dobson, you're still gonna have to submit something to the court, a judgment. Submit a judgment. You can obtain them on the second floor. If you submit it, the court will sign it, but you have to fill it out. We can't fill it out for you, okay?
You said do what? You said a judgment?
Yes. Make sure you come down to the court with your case number and you need a judgment form. You need to fill it out and submit it. But it's a
yes, sir.
Termination of tenancy with a vacant date of March 31st. I wrote the terms down as understood. So if your judgment is different from the terms, I'll amend it so that both parties are on the same page, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So you know what? The court has submitted judgment. Actually, the court has submitted judgment. This is a judgment by hearing. There isn't a consent judgment. There's no need for you to sign it. Court submit this judgment.
Can I still request for the fees that was not paid for the rent?
The fees will be actionable in a separate action. This isn't a money judgment that was filed, and there were no fees alleged in the non-payment of rent complaint. So you wouldn't be able to collect anything off of this complaint anyway.
Okay.
All right. All right. You all are free to leave.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You just got kicked out.
Oh, yeah. Did you say Andrew Green?
Sound like he did.
You have reached the 36th District Court for the City of Detroit. Michigan Court Rule 1.110 requires that all fines and costs.
I don't know what just happened.
Hello? Hello? Mr. Greenlee? Hello? Kick me out. Hello?
Hello? Hello? Sir? All right. Does anyone have any cases ready? Mr. Perez, is it default time?
It is, Your Honor.
All right, let me make sure that we're not on first hearing for this case. I'm not used to first hearings. And what happened to Mr. Ivory? He disappeared. Come back today. And Miss Terry-Ann Miller, you've had your hand up for quite a long time.
Yes, I have court day. Well, I have a court hearing with you today at 10 o'clock, but I just received an email from my apartment saying that I'm supposed to be getting evicted today. But I was never told that I'm supposed to be getting evicted today.
Terry-Ann Miller, do you have a case number?
I do. The case number is 22396465.
I mean, were they referring to this as the eviction?
I'm not really sure. I've never been evicted.
You're scheduled for today, so most likely they're just referring to today's hearing as an eviction. This is your second hearing. We've been to court once.
Yes.
Oh, you were scheduled, your case was moved up back. That's what happened. It was, I removed your case back to the original date because it was moved up 3 weeks. And you probably didn't know to come to court 3 weeks ago.
So that means I'm scheduled to get evicted today?
You're scheduled for a hearing. Can UCHC, can someone from, I'm sorry. Can someone from Lakeshore Legal talk to Ms. Miller in the event Ms. Miller wants legal counsel? Ms. Miller, Lakeshore Legal is available to discuss your legal advice.
Hello.
But I can't.
Hello.
I can't hear you, Judge, because someone is clicking in.
Yeah.
Mr. Greenlee was kicked out. Did you call Mr. Greenlee and he was kicked out the meeting after you called his name? Why would you kick me out? Hello?
What, Denise Green?
Hello. Mr. Greenlee, Andrew Greenlee was kicked out of the meeting.
No, Denise Green is waiting patiently.
No, Andrew Greenlee. Andrew, ANDREW, the color green, Lee, LEE, all one word. At 10:30, supposed to have been on. Kicked out of the meeting.
They kicked you out of the meeting, Mr. Greenlee?
Yes, sir.
Well, Andre
Last time I called.
See, this is the thing, Mr. Greenlee. I need you have a pencil or a piece of paper?
Yes, sir. I'm back in the meeting, I thought, but maybe I'm not. Okay, go ahead. I got a pencil, piece of paper.
All right, 360, write this down, 538 0000.
Okay, I got that number.
All right, that's the Zoom code. That's the Zoom code you need to put in when you dial the number, because you're on Sean Jacquet's docket. You're not on my docket for this morning. I don't think I kicked you out of here, but you're not on my docket. I'm looking at his sheet. I don't have 10:30. Attorney Sobel is your Attorney Sobel is your counsel. I need you to zoom out and go to courtroom 538.
538. I said zoom in 538.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Call that number.
538.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, can I ask a question?
Absolutely.
Can he finish answering my question? Judge, I'm trying to see if I'm getting put out today, and a lot of people are.
Ms. Miller, please be quiet. Ms. Miller, I told you have a court date, and I said that you need to talk to legal aid. I'm talking to somebody who's dialing in. They don't have the same privileges you have of seeing who's available or what's going on. They're on a cell phone, just dialing in blindly. So I need to make sure I find out who they are and identify them in the event that they're getting evicted as well. So Ms. Miller, if you need legal aid or legal assistance, there looks like there's some people from Lakeshore Legal. They may invite you to a breakout room. If they invite you to a breakout room, please accept and have a conversation with them. And I'll call your case. You're in the right courtroom. Don't panic, and please be patient.
Ms. Miller, I'll send you a prompt to go to our breakout room in just 1 minute.
Phone number ending in 6686. Thank you, Mr. Keenan.
Renetta Dobson, this is Renetta Dobson. I had a question. If I could speak to one of the attorneys, we just was in a meeting with Mr. Millhouse.
Yeah, this is the day, Ms. Dobson. These attorneys are helping out tenants who are facing the eviction or maybe at risk of homelessness. So.
Okay, I have a question to you. Is there no way that I can file to get my rent money from this man that he's been there for 5 months?
There is a way, but I can't offer you legal advice. So you're gonna have to do as everyone else does and retain an attorney or call legal aid or figure out some way to get some legal advice. I was in private practice for 10 years and it's a cost to legal advice. And sometimes people give it to you for free if you ask them right, but that's up to you how you seek the legal advice. But I can't. But good luck. We'll issue that judgment. We'll draft the judgment so we can take care of that part because it's a hearing from the court. But just call some numbers. If you have a simple question, I think any attorney can answer it. Good luck, ma'am.
Thank you.
Welcome. All right.
Judge, they're just giving me these proof of services for today. If you have someone that you may be.
Okay.
All right, are any parties ready? We have, okay, Mr. Perez.
Yes, Your Honor, thank you. Richard Perez, P number 4318. Enterprise.
Okay, hold on. I still need to call the case. Is Edward Spencer here? Okay, here it is. Calling case number 2334242. Pratis Enterprise LLC versus Edward Spencer. May I have your appearance one more time?
Yes, it's Richard Perez, PA 4318 on behalf of Pratis Enterprise LLC.
All right, is Edward Spencer here? Is anyone who occupies 17378 Bridge Street present in court? Counsel? Is this the first hearing?
This may be, Your Honor. My first meeting after.
Counsel, I'm not used to getting first hearings, but this is first hearing. So there's a mandatory second hearing required. And to maintain consistency, what a lot of the judges are trying to do to bring in dates a little earlier, I believe we're going to set this for 2-week adjournment. Defendant failed to appear. There's no need to go out too far. We're going to set this for 2 weeks, and that 2 weeks will be March 28th. So March 28th, 2023 at 10:01.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Hey, good morning.
Officer Tiffany Tate's case.
Let's do this at 10:01 a.m. Will be scheduled for the second hearing. This land contract forfeiture. Do you have service in the file? You have it. Court most likely has it.
We sent over the proof of service yesterday to the court, but we served the defendant prior to that.
And I see this was serviced by attachment after 3 attempts. Check. Their motion is a motion for alternate service may be required in this council. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe you need a motion for alternate service with land contract. So I'll leave that to your research, and in the event we do, just have that motion ready.
Understood, Your Honor.
And I'll check the court rules in the meantime to verify if it's required. There's service by attachment, but if it's needed, I'll just have it ready and I'll grant you that at the next hearing.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. Appreciate your time.
Cool. Thank you. Mr. Martinez.
We're ready, Your Honor.
Okay, and that is case number 456. Calling case number 22395456. This is RCH Legacy Inc. versus Denise Green and occupants on Taylor Street. May I have appearances?
Good morning, Joe Horka, P75969 on behalf of plaintiffs.
Good morning.
Good morning, James Martinez, P86604 on behalf of the defendant, Ms. Green. I believe we have agreed to a conditional dismissal with a pay or vacate of April 21st.
And what's the total rent? Oh, what's the pay number?
Mr. Horker, do you have that number?
6,350 plus court costs, but that does not include a Sarah amount as well.
So would there be a deduction? It's like the Sarah amount deducted from this 6,350?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, and will parties have that amount for the conditional dismissal that you're signing? Because I can put this on the record, but it will be great to know what the Sarah amount is and have a final number.
Your Honor.
Your Honor.
Yes, Ms. Green.
I know that my attorney, he made a agreement, and it may be the best agreement, but I feel like if I don't speak up and say something, that it may not be the best agreement.
Talk to him. Talk to the court. What do you?
Okay. So, right now I'm sitting here and I don't have any gas service because the company has neglected to. We got gas fumes and carbon monoxide and things. I haven't had heat for some days. I have not had hot water for previous 10 days. My gas, when my furnace went out, this is all within the month. It was off for over 2 weeks. And I'm just saying this, Your Honor, is that if this is the best agreement that I can make, okay, then I'm gonna make it. My intentions were to clearly stay here. Thank God I got a really decent job. And my house done got shot up within the last 2 days. So my intentions were to stay here because I love living in the city of Detroit. It's near my family. It's near my job.
So I think that your attorney has your best interest in mind, and he's working for free and spending some time on your case as he is on other cases. And Mr. Horka is diligent as well, and he processes a lot of cases every day. So your circumstance is unique as everyone else's. However, there aren't that many resolutions that come out of a non-payment of rent case.
I understand that. I understand that. It wasn't. I know don't nobody care. It's okay. It's cool. I'm gonna get it. I get it.
We're allowing your time. This is your time for you to express yourself. But this is also, Ms. Green, solution. So if you want to vacate, if you plan on vacating, if you don't want to leave, but you need to leave because the house is getting shot up, or the rent is too high, or repairs need to be made, then that may be the solution. I can't tell you whether it's the solution or not, but if you agree to this, then the terms will be to pay $6,350 by April 21st, 2023. Now, I would like to know how much Sarah would actually kick in so that we have a clear understanding, but this is the agreement. If you don't agree, then you don't agree. If you agree, you agree. I'm here to just adjudicate.
I understand that.
So it's up to you, Ms. Green, and I can
no, my attorney, he's speaking in the best interest of me. I just trying to let you understand.
And I appreciate the information. It's all relevant, Ms. Green. It's all relevant. So it's 4A and 4B check.
4B, please, Your Honor.
Okay. And Ms. Green, does your attorney have permission to sign your name on this dismissal, this conditional dismissal?
Yeah.
We want you to know that this is a conditional dismissal. This will be dismissed in the event one or two things happen. Okay?
Yeah.
And you'll have an opportunity to seek housing again. So good luck. I wish you luck, Ms. Green. And I order to enter this conditional dismissal.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Counsel. Attorney Maxim Cole.
Ready, Your Honor.
Carl Smith, present. Do you only have one, Counsel?
That's correct, today.
I would like to call, we can call this 40 minutes. And I'm not to 11. Can you check back in at 11?
Will do, Your Honor.
All right, thanks. I want to stay consistent, Counsel.
Yeah. Your Honor, this is Cheryl Miles. I was checking in today because the attorney said he was going to give me a call yesterday, but he never did.
Who's your attorney?
I don't even know if I have a court date. He said he was going to file a motion.
Sit tight, sit tight. I'm going to call a few more cases and we'll get back to you, okay?
Okay, I'm going to push you.
Okay, thank you. Calling case, parties ready on Salva, Virginia, Georges, Attorney Karak, and Attorney Santiago.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Yes, Judge. Good morning.
All right, good morning. Calling case number 223978080.
Yes, John Haynes here. Kathleen Proctor, Your Honor, P 78404 on behalf of the plaintiff.
Good morning, Your Honor. Robert Santiago, Michigan Legal Services, P 57157 on behalf of the tenants John Haynes and Loraz Varner, who are both present.
Loraz Varner here.
Thank you. Thank you for your appearances. All right, this matter was adjourned to today's date. Parties made any progress in resolution?
Yes, Judge. We will resolve this through a conditional dismissal. The agreement will be that the tenants will pay $4,000 today. That will address all past due rent through the end of this month, and the case will be dismissed.
Okay. It's 4A or 4B check.
I am asking for I don't know what my counterpart will say.
I'm okay with the 4A simply because it's a large amount of money being paid.
Okay, the court entered a conditional dismissal with 4A check. Is there consent to sign the defendant's name?
They did, but I will put it on the record. Mr. Haynes, Ms. Varner, do I have your permission to sign off on the agreement as we just described to the court?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Court is satisfied. Should I put 10 days on here?
For the
Can I put March 24th, 2023 on here? I know it's to be paid today.
Correct.
I'll just put, you all can put whatever you need to on the conditional dismissal. So long as it's signed by both parties, the court will enter it as it is today. And thank you. That resolves this matter.
Thanks, Judge. Have a great day.
All right, you too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, no, it's not. You're welcome. Thank you. Have a great day. 10, 6. All right, Ms. Boyer.
Yes, sir.
You have your hand?
Yes. I was scheduled for court at 9:30. And case number 22391-843 for Miss Warwick.
Ms. Wyrock.
Right.
9:30. You're in the wrong courtroom. You're supposed to be in courtroom 538.
When I sign into 538, it just brings me back to your courtroom.
Well, go online and go through the website and do it, and it should work.
That's what I'm doing. So it sends me straight back to you.
With the Zoom code 360-538-0000.
Can you please repeat that, Your Honor?
360-538-0000.
And I just dial in and type in that number?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Joseph Barnes.
Yes, sir.
You had your hand up.
Yeah, I was just trying to make sure I was in the right courtroom.
Yeah, I have you checked in. Your VEO investments with Attorney Landau. So that's Mr. Horka. Attorney Horka is here today. So If you need to speak to Attorney Horgan, Lakeshore Legal is here to assist. If you need legal assistance.
Okay.
You keep your hand up, but you have to ask them. You might want to communicate through the chat. Send them a message.
Okay.
LLA next to the name. So you're looking for Ms. Snyder. Are you ready on?
Yes, Your Honor, we are ready on Ms. Key's matter.
Right, let's call it. Calling case number 22397615 LT McCoy Townhouses versus Dominique Key.
Thank you, Your Honor. Jackie Snyder Powder on behalf of Mark Weisbury, 82554 is my P number, and we represent McCoy Townhomes.
Thank you.
Ms. Key, state your name, please.
Dominique Key.
Thank you, Ms. Key. The parties worked out a resolution.
We've not worked out a resolution, Your Honor. We're hoping for a very short adjourn date. She needs a few time to talk with her worker to get some SARA funds. SCR funds.
SER funds. Okay. Those SARA funds are a little dried up, I believe.
I believe so too.
All right, how much time?
We are thinking 2 weeks. Do you have it?
I have time. March 28th?
Yes.
So March 28th, 2023 at 9:01 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Good luck. Don't waste any days, Ms. Key.
I'm not.
All right, because I want to adjudicate this when we come back, so make sure you're exhausting your resources. Sorry.
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor. You have a great day.
Oh, sorry. Did you say that Joseph Barnes was looking for a Lakeshore legal aid attorney?
I believe so.
Okay. Mr. Barnes, we're going to send you a prompt for a breakout room. Please tap it when you receive it.
Okay.
Barry, good morning, counsel.
Good morning, Your Honor. I am here on case 2134817 SP on a this case has been going on for a while.
This is a traffic case?
Sorry, Your Honor?
Is this a traffic matter?
No, this is a land contract forfeiture.
What time are you scheduled?
10:30.
Are you the attorney of record?
I am the I should be. The attorney that was here that was handling it before me left the firm, and I had my appearance or substitution filed.
What's the case number again?
21.
Oh yeah, you bruised.
348170 SP.
170. My clerk is checking. Sobel was the attorney.
That's the firm, Your Honor, correct.
Gotcha. All right, I print out Judge Sean Jacquet's docket as well, because we've had confusion. You're on his docket slated for 10:30. So that's courtroom 538. And I looked at my docket a few times to see where your case was. So you need to be in 538.
Can I get the Zoom code, Your Honor?
360-538-0000.
538.
So it's,
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too, thank you.
Jay Clan,
Yes,
what case, what's your case number?
it's 22386242.
Sean Chakay as well, Judge.
All right, I think you know what I'm about to tell you.
Yeah, I do. How, but see, they have your number. It's 360. So is that just a mistake?
He was in my courtroom. I was in another courtroom. So now that we have permanent courtrooms, this notice has been funky for about, I say, a month.
Okay.
So I know if I don't see you on my docket,
right,
and I don't want, I mean, I have to call cases, but I'm waiting to call some cases because I know you all aren't in my courtroom.
Okay.
So I just want to make sure you get to the right courtroom. And I catch some I don't catch, some you all have to catch on your own. But
right.
The Zoom code 360-538 instead of 436. So you substitute 436 with 48. And he's
Okay, 538.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome. Good luck. I'm going to remove you from here. So you
Okay.
don't. And good
Thank
luck.
you.
You're welcome. All right. Past 10:46. So, okay, Mr. Featherston, Mr. Bijani.
Yes, Your Honor. I was here for 9:30 and I don't think the plaintiff has showed yet.
9:30.
Ending in-
Latonia Mason?
Yes, Your Honor. That is the plaintiff.
Okay. Is Latonia Mason here? Hold on one second. I'll call that shortly. Are you seeking a dismissal?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. Mr. Bijani?
Yes, Judge, all my 930s are ready.
Wow. All right. Let's call them. So James Davis Jr., correct? And Kamani Fuller?
Yes, Judge.
Yes. Yes, I'm here, James.
Tanisha Humphrey.
Yes, I'm here.
Tanisha Humphrey's here. Okay.
And we're seeking one default ending with 7049.
Yeah, Angel Honeycutt. Okay. Calling case number 2239-7047, Platinum Real Estate versus James Davis Jr.
Yes, I'm here.
Please state your name.
Is Ms. Paschke here? Ms. Paschke?
Yes, I'm here. I apologize.
Yes, Judge, Eli Bijani, P74626 for the plaintiff.
And good morning, Your Honor. Kirsten Paschke, P74862 on behalf of defendant. Judge, we were not able to come to a resolution. My client knows he needs to vacate. He is 70 years old. He receives a Section 8 voucher. He believes that he has found a new property. He's awaiting results from the Section 8 inspection as we speak. It was done yesterday. I'm requesting 30 days move out.
Yes, Judge, and just for the record, I have to object to that. However, I'm going to leave it to the court's discretion.
The court finds good cause to adjourn this matter to April 18th.
I'm sorry, Judge. Did you say adjourn?
Yes.
Oh, well, Judge, we were hoping to get a judgment today. This is a subsequent hearing. I mean, we did really reach an agreement.
Oh, I thought, okay. Oh, parties reached agreement?
The only thing, they're asking for 30 days. I'm only authorized to give 10, and we're just leaving it to your honor's discretion.
Oh, a move out of 30 days.
Yes.
Court can enter a judgment by hearing, by termination of tenancy, dismiss named defendants for judgment of all occupants with a pay or vacate date of April 18, 2023.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Is there a redemption amount?
It's just a termination case, Judge.
Okay.
So no.
Okay. All right, will parties enter a judgment? Parties submit a judgment. Technically a judgment by hearing, I think, is on the court.
That's correct, Your Honor.
So the court will submit this judgment.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Case number, you're welcome. Calling case number 227048, Mutual Property Management LLC versus Kamani Fuller.
Yeah.
Good morning, Judge. Eli Bajani, P 74626 for the plaintiff.
Thank you. Is Mr. Fuller here?
Yes.
Can you state your name for the record?
Kimani Fuller.
Thank you, Mr. Fuller.
Judge, we reached an agreement here, however, for to enter into a judgment by hearing against all occupants with a move-out date of April 12th.
April 12th?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah,
There'll be a judgment by hearing.
All right. Court will enter a judgment by hearing the vacate date of April 12th, 2023. Named parties will be dismissed and judgment will be entered for all occupants. This is a termination of tenancy case. This resolved the matter. Mr. Fuller, good luck.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. You understand what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Good luck.
All right.
Judge, they placed me back into your courtroom. They wanted me to let you know that I moved out this property, and could you dismiss it?
Hold on, let me finish calling the cases and then.
And I also have another courtroom I need to be in.
What case are you on in my courtroom? Let's see.
This case is 22396229.
I'm not dismissing this case on your merit because it's not your case, but I'll dismiss it at 11:46 if they don't show up.
Oh no, this is I'm not sure what you mean.
What I'm saying is, if every defendant tells me that I should dismiss their case, then.
Oh, see, I didn't know how it go.
But what I'll do, I'll note it. If you don't show back up, you won't get defaulted. And if they don't show up, I'll know that that is the representation. But I think their attorney's gonna be in here anyway. So if you have somewhere else to go, feel free. If they told you this is dismissal, 9 times out of 10, it is. I'll just enter
Yeah,
it.
I talked to the attorney and he's just told me to go back in the courtroom and tell you that I moved out and that I'll drop off my keys today.
Okay, thank you.
So you want me to come back in the courtroom when I get finished with?
You're all right.
I'm fine?
You'll be all right.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Calling case number 22397058. This is Mutual Property Management versus Tanisha Humphrey and occupants on staff.
Good morning, Judge. Eli Bajani, P 74626 for the plaintiff.
Thank you.
Good morning, Judge. Tanisha Humphrey, the defendant.
Good morning, Ms. Humphrey.
Judge, I've had the opportunity to speak to Ms. Humphrey and we have reached a resolution. Whereas judgment by hearing would be entered against all occupants with the move out date of April 12th.
Is that your understanding?
Yes, sir.
All right, court will enter this judgment by hearing. Good luck, Ms. Humphrey.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
All right, you too.
Your Honor.
One more, you have a default.
Judge, did you guys call 223-96083?
One more 96083. No, that's Attorney Richter's case. It's scheduled for 1046. Are you Kyman Harris?
Yes, I am, Judge.
Okay, sit tight. I'll call your case shortly.
I'm ready, Your Honor, as well.
All right.
Attorney Richter.
All right. Have you all had a discussion?
No, we have not.
All right, I'm going to do breakout privileges, Mr. Richter. I want you all to make sure you're on the same page before I call your case. If you're not, call it, but just I want you all to talk before I call it. Calling case number, calling case number 2239-7049 LT, Mutual Property Management versus Angel Honeycutt.
Good morning, Judge. Billy Bijani, P 74626 for the plaintiff.
Thank you. Is Angel Honeycutt here? Is anyone at 14827 Fairmount Drive, Detroit, Michigan 48205? Counsel, do you have any motions?
Yes, Judge, we're asking for an entry of a default judgment.
Default judgment is granted because the defendant failed to appear. Okay.
Thank you, Judge. That wraps up my morning docket.
All right, this is determination of tenancy. Default judgment granted. You are free to leave, Mr. Bijani. In record time.
Have a great day.
You too.
Excuse me, Judge Sabree.
How you doing this morning?
Hi, I'm doing okay. I was in Judge Kennedy's courtroom, so I'm not sure if you already called my case number. My name is Shanice Poole Hicks. My case number is 223-97454.
Actually, we were waiting on you.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you.
Checked in. How'd you check in? I think you checked you in earlier somehow.
Oh, I was in Kennedy's courtroom and I had wrote in the chat. That's probably how, I don't know.
No problem. Well, sit tight. You're here. I have you here.
Okay, thank you.
Calling case number 2239-7446. Grand Place Apartments versus Carl Smith.
Good morning, Your Honor. Andrei Maximkov, P number 77071, appearing on behalf of plaintiff.
Good morning, Mr. Maximkov. Is Carl Smith present? Carl Smith, is anyone who resides on East Grand Boulevard, 190 East Grand Boulevard, are you present? Counsel, you have any motions?
Your Honor, I would ask that a default judgment be entered at this time with a move out date of 3/24, I believe, or whatever the court deems just and equitable. We can do the 27th. It looks like 25th is a Saturday.
Okay, we'll do March 27th, 2023 as the move out date. Default judgment is granted, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great one.
You are Welcome. Council, this is the second hearing. I'm starting to get first hearing, so I had to check.
Sounds good. Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
All right.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Ms. Kate. I have you checked in for a 1046 with Ms. Gann, with Attorney Gann. Not
Okay.
Ms. Attorney Gann, it's probably Ms. Sprague.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is Christina Woods here? Is Latutarli Young here? Latutarli Young or Marcel Wilson? All right, looks like you have one out of your three defendants present. Ms. Sprague, I'll recall your matters when you're ready.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Good morning. Attorney Bieber. Mr. Bieber. Is Cynthia Swanigan here? Okay. Mr. Featherston.
Hi, hello.
Is this Cynthia Swanigan?
No, I represent the landlord.
Well, for what case? What is your name?
For this one, for the one you're calling the attorney and Cynthia Swanigan.
I have her as a defendant.
Sorry.
Okay, hold on. Are you the attorney for Cynthia Swanigan?
No, represent the landlord.
Okay, because Detroit Property Holdings is the landlord, and it looks like Bieber has his attorney. Bieber is the counsel for that. Unless you're
Right.
Okay, you are a co-counsel?
No, I am Detroit Property Holdings.
Oh, okay, you're the representative
yes.
for the, okay, I understand. You're not an attorney?
No.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Excuse me, Judge Sabree. Can you see if I'm on your docket, please? I've been waiting since 10:20. I was supposed to appear at 10:30. This is Patricia Washington. You need the case number?
I don't have any 1030 cases, so.
Oh, God.
The Patricia Washington, Attorney Ravitz, you have Attorney Lott, case number ending in 6241.
Correct. Okay, where am I supposed to be? Because this notice that I have, it says meeting ID 360-436-0000. I've also gone to the 538 and I don't see my attorney there.
You're supposed to be in 538 for sure.
Okay. Oh God. All right. Thank you. All right. Yes. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Good morning, Judge.
Yes, Ms. Jackson. Yeah, I see you right here, Attorney Gann. She's probably, Attorney Sprague is probably handling those cases in JK's courtroom. Jamaica Jackson.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm sending her the link in the chat right now.
Awesome. Ms. Jackson, Attorney Sprague, help you get to the right courtroom because she's the attorney in the other courtroom. So she's in here, she'll get you over there, but you're supposed to be in 538. Okay?
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Thank you and have a good day, Your Honor.
All right, you too. All right, we're still working. Still have some cases to complete, everyone. We're moving at a good pace. Hyman Harris, did you have an opportunity to speak to Mr. Richter?
No, I haven't, not yet.
Mr. Richter, Attorney Richter, I want to call your case, but I need you all to have a conversation.
Your Honor, we're going to be put in a breakout room, I believe.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna invite you all to room number 2.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Room number 2, your Moto G Pure.
Yes, Your Honor.
You'll see a breakout room invitation. Click it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Featherston.
Yes, Your Honor.
Would you like your case? Would you like me to call your case?
Yes, please.
You have, okay. Calling case number 2239-4910. Latonia Mason versus Tamara Bolden.
Good morning, Your Honor. Gerald Featherson, P83480, on behalf of Miss Bolden, who is present.
Thank you. Ms. Bolden,
Yes,
can you state your name for the record?
Tamara Bolden.
All right. How did you receive notice for today's hearing?
By mail, and I talked to Mr. Featherson.
And the court is in receipt of a notice to appear for February 13th. Sent February 13th for March 14th, 2023. That's today's date at 9:30. It has me listed as the judge and the Zoom meeting ID as 360-436-0000. With that being said, now 11:12 a.m. Plaintiff has failed to appear to a 9:30 a.m. matter. Defendant is present with counsel. Counsel, do you have any motions?
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, we would like to move to dismiss the case without prejudice.
Dismissal is granted without prejudice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Without prejudice means that parties may refile. You are welcome.
Thanks, Your Honor.
You are welcome.
I can leave the courtroom.
You are free to leave.
Oh, you fast, Judge.
I'm sound fast.
Yeah, I was gonna help.
I didn't finish the whole. I just want to. Okay. Attorney Bieber.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Are you aware of the whereabouts of Miss Cynthia Swanigan?
I am not. We have not had any contact with her.
Okay. In an attempt to maintain consistency in the courtroom and fairness, I'm waiting an hour to call the default. So that will put you 30 minutes away at 10:45. If you like to check back in, that's fine. If you want to sit tight, feel free. Is this a dismissal?
No, we would be seeking a default at this time. It's non-payment. This is the 4th hearing and the defendant has not appeared at any of the previous hearings.
Okay, you're 30 minutes away, Attorney Bieber.
All right, I will return and raise my hand in 30 minutes. Thank you, sir.
All right, you are welcome. All right, Roxanne Cakes is here. Is Maurice Morris here? Maurice Morris. Aubrey Sims, I have you checked in for Across the Park. Good morning, sir. He's been here patiently waiting.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Talk to once here.
I'm gonna put you back on mute, though, okay? Dallas Stewart. Dallas Stewart. Nigel Richardson, Angela Mosley, and Lisa Mosley. Denario Barnes. Ms. Baden, you know what I'm about to tell you.
This judge, this is Angela Mosley.
Angela Mosley, okay. I have you check in.
I'm on the phone.
All right, let's see. Let's keep talking.
I was wondering if I can speak with an attorney.
Yeah, I believe attorneys are available for you to speak to, so.
Yes, Ms. Mosley, we'll send you a prompt to join a breakout room and you'll be able to speak to an attorney before your case is recalled.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
You'll receive a prompt on your phone in just a moment that will send you to a breakout room to speak with an attorney from Lakeshore Legal Aid.
Okay, thank you.
Just hold on 1 second and you'll get that.
Judge Sabree.
Good morning, Ms. Haddad.
Good morning. I just wanted to note for the record that my case, Bouchard case at 1046, there was a CD filed on 228, so we could remove that from the docket today. Ending in 276.
276, let's pull this file and see what's in here. Okay, is this the duplicate case?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, but you said a conditional dismissal has been entered in this one?
A conditional dismissal was filed and it's reflected on the ROA. It was filed on 228.
This for case number 7276?
Yes, Your Honor, and Attorney Brandon Wright was the opposing counsel on it, or is.
Okay. Can we put the terms on the record again? I'll just re-enter it and then that way.
Yes.
Okay. Calling case number 2239-7276 Across the Park versus Bruce Scott and occupants on Annabelle.
Well, good morning, Your Honor. Rania Haddad, P84927 on behalf of the plaintiff.
And good morning, Your Honor. Brandon Wright, P86335 on behalf of the defendant.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Counsel, it's the court's understanding that a conditional dismissal has been entered for this case. Is 4A or 4B checked?
4B is checked, Your Honor.
Is there a redemption amount or is this a termination case?
No, Your Honor. So the terms of the conditional are as that the defendant will pay the $818.46 by March 31st, or will vacate the premises. And 4B is checked.
All right, the court entered this conditional dismissal. Good luck, Mr. Bruce, if you're here. I think this has already been contemplated and signed by both parties. And if the court hasn't signed it already, we'll sign it. But it looks like it's entered into the ROA, so we should be all set.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You are welcome.
And thank you, Attorney Haddad.
Attorney Haddad, you have one more?
So she's not getting this money. She needed to return.
It looks like Aubrey Sims is here.
And then this needs to be all
I do see her, Your Honor. I just haven't had an opportunity to speak to her if I can get controls.
Oh, okay.
So does she know that it's supposed to be simply a termination?
Breakout controls.
Okay.
Anna Smith, Attorney Smith.
Good morning, Your Honor. My client, Robin Badon, is in the gallery now. She was in the wrong courtroom. We do not have a resolution, so we will need the wisdom of the court. It's a 10 a.m. case ending in 7470.
Okay, is Genevieve Douglas here?
Yes, sir.
All right, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay. Good morning. Let's see. Is it 10 a.m.? Four 7-0. Okay. I'll put that in the queue. I'm gonna call it just yet.
Did you say you're putting it in the queue?
Yes.
Okay,
I mean, are all parties ready?
yes.
I'm calling case number 223974770. This is Genevieve Douglas versus Robin Binu and occupants on Montgomery Street.
Good morning, Your Honor. Hannah Smith, P86433 Lakeshore Legal Aid on behalf of defendant Robin Badon, Badon. Ms. Badon is present in the Zoom gallery. Can you please state your name for the court's record?
Robin Badon.
Thank you, Ms. Badon.
You're welcome.
And Ms. Douglas is here too.
Ms.
Douglas, are you out there?
Ms. Douglas, can you state your name for the record?
Genevieve Douglas.
Your Honor, this is a second hearing on a termination of tenancy action. Can Your Honor please confirm receipt of defendant's answer and affirmative defenses in the file?
We have a lease, quitclaim deed, and covenant deed that was submitted and received by the court February 9th. Has anything been sent since February 9th?
Yes, I filed defendant's answer and affirmative defenses with a proof of service on March 7th, which is reflected in the court's ROA.
Counsel, I'm glad you asked me that because I don't have it.
Okay.
I don't have it. What's the current situation? This is a termination case, so there's no rent being requested?
Yes, that is correct, Judge. The current situation is that defendant is requesting that this court dismiss her case without prejudice, award damages, costs, and attorney fees, or any other resolution the court deems equitable and just. Our main basis for asking the court is because this case was filed against MCL 600-5720. This is a clear case of retaliatory eviction. In this case, my client did not have heat in October of 2022, and she had to call the city as a result. The City of Detroit BC department did come out on November 3rd, and they did an inspection on that date. The property failed the inspection, and a correction order as well as an emergency correction order was issued in the case. The property is not registered nor certified with the City of Detroit. On November 16th, my client received a letter from plaintiff via USPS mail that stated because I will read it into the record. 4024 Montgomery has been identified by the City of Detroit as, quote, non-compliant, unquote, for rental property per your request for inspection. Given this notification, you will have to vacate the property ASAP. Your Honor, this is Exhibit 5 in my pleadings whenever you're able to receive it. This action was later filed on December 16th of 2022. This is, again, clear retaliatory eviction and fits well within the 90-day statutory presumption. And therefore, that is the main reason that we are requesting this court dismiss this action without prejudice.
Okay, yeah. Court needs to see the pleadings, obviously. It's at no fault to either party. I hate that this can't be concluded today.
Your Honor, would it be helpful to email the pleadings to your clerk and she could print them out?
You must not always assume as a female.
I must not. You are correct, Your Honor, and they can print it out for you.
Yeah, I still need some time to review this. Let's arrange that. Get this off of the docket by the end of the week. And parties, is Lakeshore back on Friday?
Lakeshore is back on Friday. Let me check my calendar to see if I'm in your courtroom and what time. Okay, I am in Kennedy at 9:45. So I could be here sometime after that.
Ms. Badon.
Yes, sir.
Can you reappear on Friday?
I sure can.
Ms. Douglas, can you reappear on Friday?
Yes, I can, but I'd like to say something if I may.
Yes, you may.
The attorney, excuse me, is purposely leaving off the second part of this letter. It does not say because you went to the city, it says the city has deemed the property non-compliant. The second part of the letter says, in addition, you are $1,700 in the rear in payment. I have a letter from Ms. Badon stating that they would agree to pay an additional $125 a month to catch up. They did it for 1 month. The very next month, they sent me half of the rent with a note saying, this is all we have. They are trying to imply that I did this because of their going to the city. However, I talked to the inspector myself, who has agreed to let me bring the house into compliance. The problem is I have tried to get into the house. They will not let me in. The house is absolutely filthy. It will not pass any inspection. That's why I cannot go send them over there. I've already prepaid for the inspection. However, if I take them over there, I'm going to have to pay again because of the condition of the house that they put the house in. It will not pass inspection. I need them to move out so that I can bring the house up to code. I can't do it with them in there, and I certainly can't do it with them not letting me in. They said that the heat, they're absolutely right. The heat was wrong out. I sent someone to the house called mechanic, engineer, some company. They did not open the door. I called the company and asked them, why didn't they show up? They told me no one opened the door. I asked them to go back. They went back. I don't even know what happened the second time. The third time I called them, they refused to go back. I had to go find another company, Flame Heating, who came out, and it took them 2 or 3 days to fix the heat. The problem is I cannot bring the house in compliance because of them being in there. There's a hole in the wall of going up the stairway that was not there when they moved in. I paid $600 to have the house cleaned. I'm gonna have to repay again because of the filth. There is trash from the time you walk in the door to the time you leave out. The inspector that I prepaid for the inspection told me that one of the things they're gonna do is look at the floor. I can't pass the inspection with trash all in the floor. I need to be able to get in and fix the house. The inspector gave me the time to fix it. However, he's not gonna wait forever.
When are you scheduled for your next inspection?
I had to cancel the inspection because when I went over to the house to get in, her daughter Jessica stood in the door with the security door locked and wanted to know what did I want. Would not let me in. I asked for I told her, give me I had already bought a air conditioner because I started preparing for the house to be sold.
We're going, I'll hear, Ms. Douglas.
Yes.
I have to complete the docket today. I have you started for Friday. We'll be back on Friday to hear this matter. If you have anything to submit to the court, please feel free to submit it. I'll forward yes. Let's see. Do you have any documents that you need to get to the court?
I can send you a copy of the letter where they agreed to pay the additional money, but they didn't do it.
Smith, do you have a copy of that letter?
Yes, Ms. Douglas, it's Exhibit 5 in the pleadings that I sent you, so the court will see the letter. And Your Honor, if I can briefly respond to Ms. Douglas, just to make the record, one of the affirmative defenses that we assert is a jurisdictional defect in violation of MCR 4.201B because her pleadings do not allege anything that she said. So that's my response to that. And acceptance of any rental money would be in violation of Park Forest, which Your Honor knows. So that is my response to Ms. Douglas. And I see your email in the chat and I'm writing it down as we speak. What time would you like us back here on Friday?
10:30.
10:30? Okay.
Yeah, I'll see you all back Friday at 10:31. You can put 10:30 down, but technically it's 10:30.
10:31, yep. Thank you, Judge.
Yes, sir. May I speak with you, Hannah?
Yes, Ms. Badan, I'm going to send you a prompt right now.
All right, it's Brooke, Aubrey Sam, okay. It's James Hamilton here.
Do I still have to?
Calling case number 2239-7559, St. John's Cooperative versus Brandon Dent.
Do I have to come out again? Do I have to?
Gabrielle. Calling case number 2239-7454. Louisa Skoronsky versus Shanice Poole Hicks, and occupants on brace.
Good morning, Your Honor. James E. DiPolo, P69766, on behalf of the plaintiff, Louisa Skoronsky.
Thank you. Is Ms. Poole Hicks here?
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
Can you state your name for the record?
Denise Poole Hicks.
Okay,
this is the second hearing for non-payment of. It's a notice to. It's a complaint to recover possession of property. The parties been able to work out an agreement.
None, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Hicks, are you currently in the property?
Yes, I am.
And you're currently in 7746 Bryce Street?
Yes.
Okay, are there any rents? Oh,
You said is any rent owed?
yes.
Yes, it's rent owed from, I want to say October, and when I went to court, was it last month or January? I'm not sure. When I went to court, they said that don't make any payments because she wanted her property back. So I had to wait till I come to court. But yeah, I went through Sarah, and that ended in October 1st. So that was the last payment received.
Okay, when can you vacate?
So it's not a money judgment, just a vacate?
It's a termination of tenancy case. You just told me that they didn't want the money that you
That's
were.
what I was told last with Miss Kennedy case, but Miss Kennedy rescheduled it because the lawyer, the landlord's her lawyer, I guess he didn't have certain documentation available. So she rescheduled it.
There was a request, there was a request for a lease, but they're not asking for money. So that really doesn't.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's a lease, there's some type of ownership, relationship. So, and that's there, but.
Okay, well, I have. I can leave. I need like 45 days. I have a 5-month-old. I'm just now back starting to work. I need 45 days.
Counsel?
Yeah, 30 days will be fine, Your Honor. And it's up to the court discretion.
Okay. Court enter a judgment by hearing termination of tenancy, a vacate date by April 14th.
What's that, next month?
April 14th.
Yeah.
Will allow the plaintiff the right to file a writ of eviction by April 17th. So there's a month until any action can be taken for this eviction. So you may end up with your 45 days by default, but by court order, by judgment entered by hearing, your vacate date is April 14th, 2023 now.
Okay.
So after April 14th, 2023, an application for a writ of eviction can be filed and parties can receive a writ from the court to begin the proceedings. So you may have days, but you for sure have until the 14th day.
All right, Your Honor. So would that judgment be on even if I move by before then, would that judgment be on my record?
We can dismiss it to the named defendants and enter a judgment for all occupants.
Okay.
Good luck, Ms. Poole Hicks.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Excuse me, Judge.
Yes, Ms. Mosley.
I was wondering if I can speak to the attorney. Well, the landlord's attorney.
Mr. Marchese is here. Good morning, Mr. Marchese. He seems to be here, Ms. Mosley. I don't know if you can utilize the chat. Are you calling in?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Marchese.
So I wanted to be put in the break room.
Okay, I'll
if
try to put
possible.
you when we get a chance. All right, sit tight. Please be patient. Attorney Attorney Richter, are you ready on Kyman Harris?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Calling case number 2239-6083. It is Soon Hoop Alliance versus Kyman Harris. Soon Hoop Alliance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Please the court for the record, Stephen Richter, P64117 on behalf of the plaintiff.
Thank you, Mr. Richter.
Yes, sir. Your Honor, Kemon Harris, defendant, reporting.
Thank you, Mr. Harris.
Your Honor, we've come to an agreement. There's $13,273.75, which is currently due, which is quite a bit. I mean, with the court cost of $165, the total is $13,438.75. We've agreed to accept $250 from Mr. Harris as a token of good faith by the end of this month. So I guess that would be April 30th. And going forward, Mr. Harris is agreeing to pay $2,500 by April 10th to pay some of that down. In addition to that, beginning next month, Mr. Harris agrees to pay the rent, which is $820. The rent is $825. To pay that timely each month. Plus, he's agreeing to pay an additional $250 on top of that by the middle of each month. So let's call that the 15th of each month. And by April 1st, he'll pay an additional $2,000 to complete the deficiency. So agreeing to enter that deal structured as such. And I was clear with Mr. Harris that, failure to comply with any of those requirements could possibly end up in an order of eviction being entered by the court.
Okay, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, sir.
All right, so is this a conditional dismissal or a judgment by consent?
Judgment by consent, Your Honor.
Wow. So the total amount due and owing is $13,438.75.
Correct. And $250 to be paid by the end of this month. So that'd be April 30th. I mean, March 31st.
So $250 to be paid by 3/30/25, and then an additional
3/31/23, Your Honor.
I'm sorry. 3/31, and then an additional $2,500 to be paid by 4/10.
Correct.
And another, and the rent of $825 is due timely.
Correct.
And then an additional $250 on the 15th of each month.
Correct, Your Honor.
All right.
And an additional $2,000 by April 1st, 2024.
So we're doing a $2,000 on April 1st and $2,500 on April 10th.
No, Your Honor. The that last 2,000 I mentioned is 2024. That's a year from now.
Oh, okay. All right. Court to enter this judgment by consent.
Your Honor, I'd just like to ask the gentleman if I have his permission to sign his name on the consent judgment and submit it to the court.
Mr. Harris, does he have your permission?
Yes, he does.
All right.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Mr. Harris, good luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Richter. Take care.
Thank you.
Mr. Dodd.
Yes, Your Honor, we have a resolution.
All right. Is this Aubrey Sims?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's call it. Allow me to find this case.
Find this case, I'll call it.
Calling case number 2239-7275, Across the Park versus Aubrey Sims and occupants on Annabelle Street.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor. For the record, Rania Haddad, P84927 on behalf of the plaintiff.
Good morning. Mr. Sims, can you state your name?
Yes, my name is Aubrey E. Sims. I live at 2700 South Annabelle Street, apartment 411.
Thank you, Mr. Aubrey E. Sims. Council,
Yes, Your Honor. The parties have entered into a conditional dismissal with 4B checked. The terms are that the defendants will clear belongings, vacate the premises, and turn in the keys to the plaintiff by April 14th, 2023. I did discuss the implications of item 4B to the defendants, and they did indicate that they give me permission to sign. Mr. Sims, do you agree with the terms that I stated on the record?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand the implications of item 4B?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you give me permission to sign on your behalf and submit to the court today?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
all right, will the court enter this condition of the, good luck, Mr. Sims.
Your Honor, will I get something in the mail?
You will get a copy of that conditional dismissal in the mail.
Thank
you. Sure. But the terms that exist right now are the same terms, but you'll get a copy that memorializes that in the mail.
Okay, thank you, sir. And thank you, young lady, and y'all have a blessed day.
Thank you.
All right, you have a better day. I know it's better than blessed, but you have a great day as well. All right. I see Ms. Jemison is here. Party's ready on. Yes, Mr.
I'm
Worker
ready.
here. I'm still waiting for your attorney to get back, Ms. Jemison, but so since I shouldn't have too much of the time. And I see Attorney Bieber. Address your matter. Attorney Marchese. Okay, recalling case number 22395758, Detroit Property Holdings LLC versus Cynthia Swanigan.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Bieber, P71309, on behalf of the plaintiff, Detroit Property Holdings, and my client's agent is present on the Zoom as well.
Good morning, and good morning to the agent of Detroit Property Holdings. Thank you for appearing as well. Thank you for your patience. Is Cynthia Swanigan here? Counsel, do you recall her checking in?
No, Your Honor, and this is the fourth hearing on this matter. She has not appeared at any prior hearing. She was served on December 15th of 2022.
All right, do you have any motions?
Yes, Your Honor, I'd this time seek a default judgment, and I can put the, this is a non-payment of rent case. I can put the rental amounts, costs, et cetera, on the record when Your Honor is ready.
I am ready.
The rent to retain possession will be $4,450. Service filing and other costs are $295 for a total rent to retain possession of $4,745. We would ask for that amount to be paid, the tenant to move on or before March 24th of this year would be the 10 days.
Right. She look happy around.
Put y'all stuff on mute.
For to enter this judgment, default judgment for non-payment of rent in the amount of $4,745 with the payer move date of March 24th, 2023. Defendant failed to appear. Counsel, submit that default judgment. Court assigned.
Thank you, Your Honor. You have a great day.
All right, you too. Attorney Sprague. Does anyone have any cases that are ready? I'll call some more defendants. Is Latu Young here? Or Marcel Wilson? Is Dallas Stewart here? Or I can
My
call.
attorney ready, Your Honor.
What'd you say?
I was wondering, my case was at 10 o'clock and I was supposed to be at work by 12.
Okay, is Attorney Horka ready? Because, did you talk to Attorney Horka?
Yeah, I talked to them. They said that it was a conflict of interest or something, so they couldn't do it.
Oh, you talked to the legal counsel. All right, well, I'm just waiting for the attorney. And I can call your case.
Your Honor.
Yes, Ms. Case.
I was just making sure that I'm still in the right courtroom.
You're still in the right courtroom. Have you talked to Attorney Sprague?
No, I haven't. Nobody's contacted me.
Okay, she'll return shortly. She just left a message in the chat.
Okay.
You are, yeah. Calling case, let's see. Our party's ready on Inabulele versus Michael Tinsley.
Your Honor, I'm present. I'm here in Nabulele.
Is Michael Tinsley here? Calling case number 22397482, Inabulele versus Inabulele Agebe.
Yes.
Agbe.
Yes.
Inabulele Agbe versus Michael Tinsley, an occupant at 1765 West Grand Boulevard. Can you please state your name for the record?
Agbe Inabulele.
Thank you. Is Michael Tinsley here? Mr. Nabilele.
Yes, Your Honor.
Were you able, do you have a proof of service for this matter?
Yes. But Mr. Carlton, there's a proof of service. Mm.
Okay. I do have a deed.
Yes.
And I do see,
and the lease agreement. Yes, sir.
I see a notice. Okay. Okay. Are you requesting the default judgment?
Yes, sir. And I want the tenant to move as soon as it's legally possible.
We have a problem here. I don't know why. How did you know? Does your notice say 433 or 436 to come here?
My notice said 436. This is second hearing. It said 436. The notice.
Okay, your notice says 436?
Yes.
Okay. Court entered default judgment for defendant's failure to appear.
Question, Your Honor, how do I send the default judgment form to you?
You have to present it to the second floor,
Second floor, okay?
and then it'll get to the file and we'll sign it.
Okay, Your Honor, thank you very much.
You are welcome. Thank you.
Your Honor,
Yes, sir.
I had a pre-trial at 10:45. I had a little difficulties getting online. This is my first time kind of doing this virtual meeting room.
What's your case number?
But my case number is 22395879.
Yes, Judge Maurice.
I see you, Mr. Morris. All right. Maurice Morris. You're with Attorney Wasbury, so who's in here from this office? Someone should have. We didn't process that.
No, Judge, we did.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for Attorney Wasbury to come back, but I have you marked as here, so sit tight.
Okay.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good morning, counsel. You ready?
I am, Your Honor.
I'm ready for you. All right, Mr. Morris, just sit tight. I'm not calling your case just yet.
Okay.
Is Luther Tarley Young here? Anyone live at 1941 Magnolia, Unit 106? Is Christina Woods here? 8931 Mount Elliott. Anyone at 8931 Mount Elliott and Unit 113? And Roxanne Cates is here, correct? Have you all had an opportunity to talk?
I'm sorry.
Have you all had, are you all ready to proceed on this one?
Yes, I've been waiting, yes.
Okay. Calling case number 22395807. This is Shelbourne Square Apartments versus Roxanne Cates and occupants on Mount Elliott.
Yes.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Samantha Sprague, P81931, on behalf of the plaintiff.
Good morning. Ms. Cates, can you state your name?
Roxanne Cates.
Thank you, Ms. Cates. Were parties able to work out an agreement on this matter?
No, Your Honor, I don't know if Ms. Kate spoke with legal aid previously. I had sent a chat requesting if she had legal counsel, if she's able to provide that information.
Yeah, nobody ever contacted me from legal aid. I was in a breakout room in the last court date and nobody showed up.
All right. So how would you like to proceed, Ms. Cates?
I want to go ahead and pay, but I need like to the end of the week.
Okay, can I put you on the breakout room? See if resolution, then when you come out, I call this one of your two defaults.
Sounds great. Thank you.
You are
Thank you.
welcome. You are welcome to, let's go to room number 7. All right, you get a prompt in this case.
Okay, I'm joining.
Okay. Getting to we're nearing the end of the docket, so LaWanda McIntyre, are you here? Anybody at 7319 Minot? Is Brandon?
Excuse me, Judge.
Yes.
I was still waiting to be put in the break room with the landlord's attorney. This is Angela Mosley.
With the landlord's attorney, as in someone assisting you as an attorney to assist you?
No, I think she's talking about.
Yeah, I already spoke with legal aid, and I was trying to speak with the landlord's attorney.
Your Honor, I'll speak with her right now. I have breakout privileges.
Okay, you do have breakout privileges? Okay. Yeah, I think you have.
Sorry about that. I must not have heard what was happening, but I'll do it right now. Thanks.
No problem.
Your Honor, this is Cheryl Miles again. Do I have to still wait, or did you ever call my name? I haven't heard you call it yet.
Who am I talking to?
Cheryl Miles. The attorney told me, he told me he was going to give me a call.
You're not on the docket today, so I'm going to finish the docket before we have a conversation, Ms. Miles. Because I have cases I have to call before yours, okay? Because you don't have a case on the docket.
Miss Miles, your name is familiar. I'm going to pull you into a breakout room. We've been trying to contact you.
Okay.
Just one moment.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Keenan. Is Brandon Dent here? Brandon Dent? Brandon Dent, LaWanda McIntyre. Is Dallas Stewart here?
Yes.
Great. Okay. Mr. Marchese just went in the breakout room, but can you put your, do you know how to put your hand up in the chat? Perfect. Keep that up so I can direct Attorney Marchese to talk to you, okay? Do you have legal counsel? Or are you requesting legal counsel?
Requesting.
All right. Lakeshore, someone from Lakeshore should be able to talk to you. They may invite you to a breakout room. Angela Mosley is here. That has been made clear. Terrion Miller. Is Terrion Miller here? Terrion Miller.
I think Judge, she's the one that went to the other courtroom with Judge Sherman. I believe she had 2 courtrooms, she said.
That was Attorney Sprague, are you ready?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Calling case number 22395807, Shelbourne Square Apartments versus Roxanne Cates and all occupants.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Attorney Samantha Sprague, P81931, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
Thank you, Ms. Sprague. Ms. Cates, can you state your name for the record? should have received a prompt to unmute Ms. Cates. You're still muted. Ms. Cates, can you get back to the original screen for Zoom? There you
Okay,
go.
here we go.
Let me hear that name one more time.
Roxanne Cates.
Thank you. Have parties reached a resolution?
Yes, Your Honor, we've come to terms for a conditional dismissal with a pay or vacate date of March 24th. Ms. Cates has agreed to pay past due rent in the amount of $3,816, other cost of $300, and court cost of $160 for a total due and owing of $4,276 for possession. And that will be with box 4B checked.
All right, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes.
Okay, so the total is $4,206 to be paid by March 24th, 2023, or a writ could issue. There is proof of service in the file. Does Attorney Sprague have consent to sign your name on the conditional dismissal?
Yes.
Okay. All right, the court is satisfied with the terms set forth on the record. The court will enter this conditional dismissal and sign it when we receive it. You are free to go, Ms. Cates. Good luck, and make sure you stick to the agreement.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Calling case number 223958808, this is Shelbourne Square Apartments versus Christina Woods, and occupants at 8931 Mount Elliott Street, unit 113.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Attorney Samantha Sprague, P81931, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
Thank you. Is Christina Woods here? Are any occupants from Mount Elliott present? Counsel.
Your Honor, at this point, we would respectfully request a default judgment in the following amount: past due rent of $2,156, other cost of $150, court cost of $160 for a total due and owing of $2,466 for possession.
Default judgment is granted. Statutory move out date of March 24th. Pay or vacate. Do you know if this is a Section 8 tenant, counsel?
I will check, Your Honor. It does not, the property itself is not Section 8. Let me see if she has a voucher. Christina Woods. No, it just appears that it's a tax credit site, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. Default judgment is granted. Let's see. One more, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
On case number 223958809, this is ML King Jr. Boulevard LP MSC King Alberta versus Latu Charlie Young and occupants at 1941 Magnolia, unit number 106. May I have appearances?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Attorney Samantha Sprague, P81931, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff in this matter.
Oh, good afternoon. Ms. Young, Mr. or Mrs. Young, does anyone reside at 1941 Magnolia, unit 106? Counsel, do you have any motions?
Yes, Your Honor, we would respectfully request a default judgment at this time in the following amounts: past due rent of $2,949, other costs of $25, court cost of $177, for a total due and owing of $3,151 for possession.
Default judgment is granted. Move out date, statutory move out date, March 24th, 2023.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. I think that concludes your cases. Have a great day.
You as well.
Thank you.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Good morning. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I had a hearing that was supposed to be scheduled today for 9:30. However, when I got the form, they gave me the wrong judge name, so I guess was supposed to be here. But my hearing was at 9:30.
Okay. Tamika Dent, you said?
Yes. Yes.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yeah, where's Attorney Pinty at? That's what I want to know. Is Attorney Pinty still in the other courtroom? I didn't call your case yet. I was confused as to why the attorney hadn't shown up.
Okay.
So, no, you're under Linda McIntyre. Let's see. You're good too.
Excuse me, Your Honor. I was in another courtroom since 10 o'clock. Per my paper that you sent through the mail, I was supposed to have been in Christina's courtroom, but she directed me to you after 2 hours.
I was looking for you. And I didn't default you.
Okay.
It's all right. Do you have legal counsel?
No, I'm going to represent myself, Your Honor.
Okay, so you're part of Attorney Horton's batch of cases. He has he has a handful of cases. This is the rest of the docket. So as soon as he's ready to go, I can call his 6 matters. And I don't know where Pintiuk is. I'll call her and see if we can get it. Can you call?
Yes, Judge.
This person.
Mayor's counsel.
Mr. Marchese, do you have anything ready?
I met with Ms. Mosley. We agreed to conditional dismissal.
Sounds like progress. Dallas Stewart is here.
Yes, sir.
So would you like, let's put this on the record. Let's get Ms. Mosley out of here. Calling case number 223962228LT. This is Orleans Landing versus Angela Mosley and occupants on Orleans.
Dan Marchese, P 75872 for plaintiff, subsequent hearing, non-payment rent.
Good afternoon. Ms. Mosley, can you state your name for the record? Can you press *6? I just muted you. I need you to unmute. Okay.
Judge, were you trying to speak with Angela Mosley?
Absolutely. Could you state your name one more time for the record?
Angela Mosley.
Thank you. Mr. Marchese.
I guess we agree to conditional dismissal. where she's to move out on or before April 17th, 2023. It's a 4B conditional dismissal, and I've explained to her that if she fails to move out on or before April 17th, 2023, the landlord could apply for a judgment and order of eviction. She's to remove all personal property. Any personal property remaining shall be considered abandoned. And I've advised her of her rights and need her permission to sign, and I will submit that today or tomorrow.
Thank you, Council. All right, the court enters this conditional dismissal and keep an eye out for the submission from council. Is Denario Barnes here? Denario
I can leave
Barnes?
now, Judge.
Yes, you are free to leave, Ms. Mosley. Have a great day.
You too.
Thanks. So it looks like you have a Dallas Stewart here. Just let me know when you're ready, and I'll call him in your defaults.
Who am I ready? Oh.
Ms. Booker? Andrew Booker, I have you checked in on Meringue. Gabrielle Jemison?
Yes, this is her.
Have you checked in here with Attorney Cox? Joseph Barnes?
Yes, sir.
All right, just waiting, just calling names. And Alicia Scruggs.
Here, Your Honor.
Miss Lisa Temple.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes.
I've been on Zoom since 9:30 and I was in the wrong courtroom. They had switched my courtroom.
Okay, so what's your name?
Angel Honeycutt.
I just defaulted you, Ms. Honeycutt. Called your name 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, I was in, they sent me the wrong information. I was in another judge's room.
All right, we'll see if we can I'll see if I can get Mr. Bajani back in. If anything, we'll set it aside and reset your case. Sit tight.
Okay.
Already entered the default judgment. I need to talk to him, set it aside, and not set your case out far.
Okay, because I can give you the judge room and stuff. I was sitting there, then I asked him, you know, how long it'll be, and that's when he let me know.
You were with Judge Sean GK, weren't you?
Yes.
You were working off the old notice that said 538 on it?
Yes.
No harm. No, I understand. I understand. We'll set it aside. I want to talk to Mr. Bajani.
Okay.
Set it aside just to get his consent. If we can't get his consent, then you just have to file a motion. But either way, the docket is still have a docket today. He won't be back in this courtroom, ironically, but
Okay.
So
Okay,
just
thank
type, well, I'll make sure that we address this, but, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more cases. And then we'll be done with the docket. Then I'll try to get in touch with Mr. Vajani.
Okay, you want me to stay online?
You can stay online. You can also call Mr. Vajani. Call this number.
Okay, one second.
Write the cell phone number down. Ready?
Hold on 1 second. Lil Marquez. Put this number in your phone, bro.
I'll call him back.
I'm ready.
313-757-0036.
0036. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck.
Okay.
Go ahead and let him know that
Okay.
that I want to set another court date, and what's the best time for him to come?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And then check back in court tomorrow.
Okay, I will.
If he says he can come back today, then I want you to reappear today and we'll get it done.
Okay, then. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So they'll talk to their secretary. They're gonna try to get that attorney.
Oh, she's here.
Oh.
Calling case number 2239-7559, St. John's Cooperative versus Brandon Dent, as well as Tamika Dent.
Good morning, Your Honor. Julie Crota, P39367 on behalf of the plaintiff.
Good afternoon, Ms. Crota. Is Tamika Dent present?
Tamika Dent is present.
Ms. Crota, would you like to speak to Ms. Dent before?
No, Your Honor, we had submitted a dismissal on this matter to the court and we mailed one to her as well. And this morning I had called our landlord tenant assistant and I said, is this up or not? And she said it was on the register of actions that the dismissal was pending. So I apologize that Ms. Dent appeared that she didn't get that in the mail, but we did send her a dismissal. And we're asking you to dismiss this, Your Honor.
Well, this case is ordered dismissed without prejudice. That is granted. And Ms. Dent, thank you for your patience. It's important to make sure you get what you need taken care of. So you did just that. Thank you both.
Your Honor, thank you for the courtesy of calling the office too. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Are we just waiting on Attorney Horka? Oh, Mr. Marchese.
I'm ready whenever you are.
Yeah, yes, Sharon, I have two other matters. I believe they may be defaults.
Oh, yeah, Dallas Stewart that's here, correct?
No, you called one, Denario Barnes, case ending in 231, and there's also Tyrion Miller ending in 229 that I have.
Okay, it's defaults. Joseph Barnes, what case are you on? Okay, you're on a different case. Never mind. Calling case number 22. Are you ready for defaults and Mr. Stewart, Mr. Marquez?
I don't have Stewart.
Dallas Stewart is here.
Yes, sir. I was informed that it was dismissed and it is a pending dismissal.
Okay. Maybe that's why you don't have it.
Yes.
Can we confirm that in the meantime?
Yeah, who's the plaintiff? Yeah, on that.
Plaintiff is Orleans Landing.
It's Dallas Stewart. Oh, okay, I can look. But yeah, if you get it,
Go ahead.
no, you go ahead. Sorry.
Has Terrion Miller moved out? And 6229? Case number ending in 6229. From Orleans Landing. He or she stated that they were in the other courtroom with you, and you stated that this is a dismissal.
Dallas Stewart is a dismissal. I've confirmed that on March 3rd. So my remaining matters are Denario Barnes and Terrion Miller. I didn't say anything to anybody about going to different courtrooms.
Your Honor, that was me. I spoke with Terrion Miller, Kyle Keenan with Lakeshore Legal Aid. Terrion indicated that she'd already moved out of the property and she was going to turn in the keys. So, I know she has to get those keys in to the property manager, but she says she's vacated, so.
I guess my response would be, since she hasn't turned in the keys, I would prefer some resolution to ensure the landlord gets the property back in the event that she does not. But I guess I'll defer to the court on that.
Okay, put an all occupants judgment and dismiss named defendants with move out date, if that's, I think that's appropriate. That way you have some assurance, and then you don't need to execute the writ. You don't have to execute it.
Sure, and I'll just put the 24th, since she's already moved out, or allegedly, so.
Okay, so let's do Mr. Stewart first. Calling case number 2239-6227 LT Orleans Landing versus Dallas Stewart.
Dana Marchese, P 75872. This matter be dismissed. The defendant moves out.
This matter is dismissed without prejudice. Good luck, Mr. Stewart.
Thank you so much. Just to double check, my roommate also, he hasn't been called, but he's in here as well. Is the dismissal also, did he also fall under that dismissal? It's Nigel Richardson.
Yes.
You have Nigel Richardson as well, and all other occupants.
Alrighty, thank you so much.
Thank
You're welcome.
You have a good day.
You too. Calling case number 2239-6229 LT Orleans Landing versus Terrion Miller, and occupants on Franklin.
Judge, didn't we already resolve that?
I never called it.
Oh, good point. Dana Marchese, P 75872 for the plaintiff.
Thank you. Is the court's understanding that Mr. Miller has vacated, however, there is no confirmation on whether Mr. Miller has vacated, so the court will enter a judgment by hearing for possession, dismiss named parties, and enter a judgment for all occupants with the move out date of March 24th, 2023. Hearing judgment. Court of draft the hearing judgment. That's appropriate. It's coming from the court. Calling case number 239-6231 Orleans Landing versus Denario Barnes, and occupants of 205 Orleans Street, Unit 401.
Dana Marchese, P 75872 for the plaintiff.
Thank you. Is Denario Barnes there? You may proceed.
I move for a default judgment for defendants failure to appear. Total amount owed inclusive of court costs is $16,000. $262.98. Non-payment case seeking possession only.
Court will enter. The court will grant plaintiff's request for default judgment in the amount of $16,262.98. This is a possession only case, non-payment. Defendant must pay or vacate by March 24th, 2023.
Okay, thanks. Have a good one.
Are you too? Can you call Attorney Wassery? Attorney Wassery here? He's got two. I'm gonna call. It was just in here for the morning guy. I'm not sure if I dismiss those. No. So, okay, calling case number 2239. Okay, hold on. Mr. Horton.
Yes.
Your last name is Horton?
Oh, Morris. Oh, no. I apologize.
I was just asking. Say yes. So, let's see. This is like a size. Here, it's not. Who's your name, sir?
Morris. Maurice Morris.
Okay, you're with Mr. Wassery. There you go. So I'm looking for counsel on your case. Because they were here earlier, I don't think they remember they had these two cases. So I'm waiting for them to check in. I'm not gonna default them. And then we're waiting for Mr. Horka. So has Gabrielle Jemison, have you spoke to Mr. Horka? Or legal counsel? Luanda McIntyre, have you spoke to legal counsel or Mr. Horka? Joseph Barnes, have you spoke to legal counsel or Mr. Horka?
I didn't hear you.
I spoke to a legal counsel.
All right, so okay. So if you spoke to legal counsel or Mr. Horka, put your hand up, so then I'll know to call your case. You all are the only people left in the courtroom. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 matters. So speak to Mr. Horka, speak to legal counsel, and I'll call your matters. I'm gonna take a brief recess. 10 minutes.
Your Honor, how do I speak to, because legal aid told me I make too much to speak to them. So how do I talk to the other one?
When he's ready, like Mr. Horka, I think he's in another courtroom, but once he's done with this courtroom, he'll appear. And I suggest you put your hands up like Mr. Barnes did in the chat. Put your hand up, and when Mr. Horka comes in, tell me you need to speak to him.
Okay, thank you.
And then once you all have a conversation, I feel comfortable calling your case. I'm not gonna call it before you all talk because usually it works out 9 times out of 10. So, and then I'll recall your matters. So we're almost done with that.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
And that goes for everybody. I'm going to take a break. I'm right back.
Your Honor?
Yes. Yes, Miss Booker.
No, I'm sorry. That was me, Mr. Barnes. So I just got a message in my chat room from a legal aid, and they told me to ask you for a adjournment where they can speak to me. and it's from a
They can
9
talk to you now. They can talk to you now. Really,
Okay. Okay.
if they need an adjournment further, I'll just do it after we come back from break.
Okay.
Thank you.
If you have not spoken to Lakeshore Legal Aid today and you would like to, if you could send a message in the chat, and while the court is taking a brief recess, we'll be able to get that process started. Since the court's checked you in, you'll have time to deal with your case after we speak with you.
Oh, yeah, no problem, Judge.
Attorney Snyder.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. Think we jumped the gun. We have 2 cases left. There's a Maurice Morris who I believe is here.
Your Honor, we faxed in a dismissal for Mr. Morris on February 9th, 2023.
Okay.
We will refax it today.
No, I have it in the file, actually.
Oh,
And
okay.
I've signed it, so this matter is dismissed. Mr. Morris, sorry. You are free to go, Mr. Morris.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You are welcome. Have a great day.
You too.
Brittany Powell here. Calling case number
Your Honor, what is the plaintiff on this one?
Coy Townhouses.
Yes, okay. Give me 1 second to look up the file. I wasn't aware of this one. Okay, go ahead.
Calling case number 2239-7616.
Your Honor, Jack.
Go, no, go.
Sorry. Jackie Snyder Powder on behalf of Mark Wasbury, 82554 is my P number. It looks like for Miss Powell, the number is 22397616, correct?
Correct.
Yes, that one was also dismissed. We faxed over a dismissal on January 26, 2023.
All right, counsel, that answers why.
It looks like I got sent to the wrong judge, so I will ask it to be refaxed to the right judge.
Okay, all right, well, court will enter the dismissal. Thank you, counsel, and you're free to leave.
Thank you. You have a good day.
All right, you too.
Judge Sabree, if you're waiting on me, I am ready, and I apologize for any delays.
I do have to admit, I was waiting on you, Mr. Harka. Standra Booker is here. Gabrielle Jemison, Alicia Scruggs, Joseph Barnes, Lawanda McIntyre, and it's like Jerome Ivory left early, but they all seem to be here, so whatever you have ready, I'm ready.
Judge, Mr. Ivory and I had an agreement.
Okay. Then, let's see. Mr. Barnes is here.
Okay, can I get controls and I'll take the tenant in a breakout room?
Yeah, just let me know when you're ready. You know, just talk to Paul and then we'll call him. Or, do it.
Hi, Your Honor. Your Honor,
Yes.
question. This Miss Lawanda McIntyre. I was representing myself. I didn't need to speak with counsel or anything today. This was a really simple hearing for me.
Okay, when the plaintiff's counsel is ready, then we can call your case. He's in the
Okay.
break.
Okay.
I'll call your case first, okay?
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Mr. Horton? Oh. Ms. Booker? Ms. Booker, did you have your hand? I saw you had your hand up.
Yeah, she told me that when I got done, just put my hand up to let you know that she finished with me. I can put it down.
Yeah, you can put it down. You having a right day today?
Yes, sir. What about you? So far, so good.
So far, so good.
Yes, sir.
Making use of the dead time, you know? Some stuff you can't rush because attorneys aren't ready. We have 6 courtrooms, so usually everything usually finished. But just patience.
Excuse me.
Yes, ma'am.
Have anybody called Gabrielle yet? My phone died. I didn't dang there fell asleep.
Can you?
Ms. Jemison, no, you're still in the game. We're still waiting.
All right.
It's
Somebody's breaking up. Whoever's talking.
Yeah. Okay.
Ariel Gaskin. Mr. Harker.
Oh, I gotta go to work. I can't be late.
Ms. Booker, you have to go to work?
Yes. Yes, I gotta be there at 2:00. At least let me get dressed. Oh, excuse me.
Mr. Horker, we approaching 13 minutes until we have to go to lunch. Mandatory break.
Huh? You taking a break?
Please don't go anywhere. I said we have in 12 more minutes by order, I have to have a break. So we'll get it done between these next 12 minutes.
Okay, that's for Miss Booker.
I do have a couple ready.
Okay. Calling case number 2239-7466. Investors Property Management versus Sandra Booker.
Good afternoon, Joe Horka, P75969 of the plaintiff.
Thank you, Mr. Horker. Can you state your name, Ms. Booker, for the record?
Stan Booker.
Thank you, Ms. Booker. Is there a resolution in this matter?
Ms. Booker, this is a termination of tenancy. How much time do you think you would need to vacate the property?
About a month and a half, if that's possible. I'm looking for a place.
Could we go ahead and do April the 21st, which is a Friday? We couldn't apply for an order of eviction until Monday the 24th. It's about 41 days.
Okay, so can I ask the question?
Yeah.
Once this is resolved, if someone was to check, it won't be like I have got an eviction on my record, correct? If I follow through with what he asks of me, is that how it go?
Yeah, is there any objection to an all occupants judgment, counsel?
No objection.
Okay, so we're going to dismiss the name of defendants and enter a judgment for all occupants with the move out date of April 21st, 2023. That means the judgment will be in all occupants' name, which means it won't be in your name. So I think that's just the issue. All right, thank you. You're free to leave. Make the work.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Calling case number 2239-7535, Trust Property Management versus Wanda McIntyre.
Hi.
Hello.
LaWenda McIntyre.
Thank you. Is there a resolution in this matter?
Yes.
Ms. McIntyre, how much time do you need to vacate the property?
I did a cash for keys. What day we do that? That was Friday, March 10th. I did a cash for keys. So I already had vacated the property. They did their walkthrough. I cleaned it out for exchange for their keys. So I'm already gone off the property.
Judge will be submitting a dismissal, just noting immediate possession to the plaintiff.
Yeah.
Dismissal is granted. Thank you, parties.
You're welcome.
You're absolutely right. You said it's a simple case and you can handle it yourself. Thank you, Ms. McIntyre. Good luck.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Calling case number 2. On case number 22397694 VEOT Investment versus Joseph Barnes and occupants on Gable.
Good afternoon, Joe Horga, appearing for the plaintiff, P75969.
Joseph Barnes. Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you, Mr. Barnes.
Judge tried to get Mr. Barnes in a breakout room. We did not connect. It's a termination case. So I just asked Mr. Barnes how much time he needs to move.
About 45 days would be good.
Do we do that April 21st date, sir?
Is April 21st? Does April 21st work for you, sir?
Yeah, that works.
Okay. Is there any objection to all occupants' judgment, counsel?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so there will be a judgment entered by hearing for a move-out date of April 21st, 2023. Named party dismissed, the judgment being all occupants. A writ can be filed after April 21st. So, Mr. Barnes, is your plan to vacate? Please make sure you vacate before April 21st. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. I wish you well.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Calling case number 22397545, Olga DeSalto Court versus Gabrielle Jemison and occupants on Eileen. May I have a
Good afternoon, Joe Horga for the plaintiff.
Thank you, Mr. Horka. Could you state your name, Ms. Jemison?
Gabrielle Jemison.
Thank you. Is this a, let's see, this is a summons and complaint for a, this is a termination of tenancy case. Very similar to the other cases that were just called. Ms. Jemison, were you planning to vacate the property?
Yes, I'm planning to leave the property. I have another question though. So they want me to vacate. They don't want no money instead, right?
No, not at this time, miss. We're just looking for the possession at this point.
Yeah, because I've been trying to get in contact with you guys for the longest and told you guys I was going to pay. You guys was not cooperative with me at the time. You guys never wasn't able to get in contact with you at all.
I don't know if you're referring to the landlord or the Cox firm, miss, but I don't work for either of those, so I apologize about that.
Okay.
So, Ms. Jemison, how much time do you need?
45 days max. I need that judgment lift off my record and that eviction off because it's giving me a hard time to move. So every time they pull my name up, I have a judgment on there.
What's the judge? What is it? This is a previous case?
No, it's just this case. I never been evicted ever. I mean, I don't even understand why I'm going to court anyway.
All right. Court to enter a judgment for all occupants, dismiss named parties with the move out date of April. Mr. Horka, what's the date?
April 21st, Your Honor.
April 21st, which is a Friday, which will really give you until April 24th. That will keep you, Ms. Jemison, from having a judgment in your name, as you will be dismissed as a named party, and the judgment will be in all occupants. That should help you in your request for new tenancy. And I wish you well.
Okay, I appreciate that. So how soon would that judgment be lifted?
Well, you don't have a judgment. All occupants just received the judgment. You had a lawsuit, but you never had a judgment. We never got to the judgment stage. We just got there right now. And it's not in your name, it's in all occupants. with a dismissal as to your name. So in the register of actions, it'll also have some language that says dismiss as to your name. I'm looking at the register of actions right now. So it says judgment to all occupants. Dismiss Gabrielle Jemison and judgment to all occupants. So that should help clear up some of the issues that you're concerned about. And that the
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck. Thank you for your patience.
No problem.
It's a busy document. Landlord tenant is a busy document. All right, so good luck. Wish you well.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Calling case number 22397695, VEOT versus Alicia Scruggs and occupants on Lamont. Mr. Horga, I think you're muted. Case number ending in 9.
I met with Ms. Scruggs in a breakout room. She says she can get remaining items out of the property within the next couple of weeks. I asked if we could do a judgment by way of hearing with a March 31st move out date. She seemed to solution.
Is that the agreement, Ms. Scruggs?
Yes, that is, Your Honor.
So you said April 21st, counsel?
March
March
31st.
31st in this matter.
March 31st, we're dismissing named defendants from this lawsuit. The judgment will be in all occupants. File date of March 31st, or a writ can issue. Good luck, Ms. Scruggs. Thank you for your patience.
I have a question. Where am I supposed to send the keys to?
So if you don't have a contact at VI Investments, try and call the Mark Landau office. His phone number is on your court paperwork. If you can't get a hold of anybody for some reason, I would mail them to the attorney's office.
Well, what's the attorney's office? I'd rather mail it to you. I'm glad I'm done dealing with them. Literally.
It's on your court paperwork. The attorney of record on this one is Mark Landau. So his address and his phone number are right on your court paperwork.
Okay, thank you.
I put the phone number in the chat for you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Different attorneys cover different cases. So Mr. Horga this is not his case. He's covering this case for another attorney, which is why he's so busy. So that's why he can't tell you directly.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Well, that's Attorney Landau. That's whose office I just gave you. And you have one more, Mr. Horga, with Jerome Ivory. On case number 22394990, Langford Telegraph Arts versus Jerome Ivory Jr.
Good afternoon, Joe Horka, P75969 for plaintiff.
Thank you. And Mr. Jerome Ivory Jr. doesn't seem to be present. He was present earlier. He said he had to go to work. Was an agreement reached in this matter?
There was, Your Honor. Mr. Ivory's going to contact his landlord about a longer term payment plan and a lease renewal that corresponds to that. But at this point, he agreed to a judgment with 30 days to pay the amount, or April the 13th. $4,800 is the rent to retain, plus $160 in costs for a total of $4,960. Understands if he doesn't pay that full amount or move by that date, or work something out in writing regarding those terms, he would have to move.
Okay, so I'll enter this as a judgment by hearing. I am comfortable entering this because Mr. Ivory did note that he spoke to you and you all did have an agreement. However, we were unable to get both parties on the record at the same time. So 30 days to pay, which would be April 13, 2023. So $4,960 to be paid by April 13, 2023, or writ may issue. Is that accurate? And a dismissal to the named parties and judgment for all occupants. And we are done with today's document. Thank you, Mr. Parker.
So sorry, Your Honor.
It's all right. I got some work done in the meantime. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge. See you on Friday.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you,
Thank
Judge.
you. Welcome.